And what is the Earth Day? The Earth Day is not about tree planting. It's about everything that keeps your environment, healthy. From plastic waste, which we have everywhere, to wildlife, to clean air, to clean water, etc. Issues of the global warming have become a key issue.
See, I'm very worried because these are things that are happening out of the country. But around us, we don't see this awareness raising. We don't see people really advocating for the environment. Where did we go wrong? Or is it somebody not performing his duties right?
We need to have a global coalition. Call it national coalition.
Okay, national
coalition of organizations. The Earth Day is championing the global coalition.
Okay.
And I think in a country like Cameroon and Central Africa, we will need organizations. We have leaders who have to champion and create a global coalition of the Earth Day movement. And this is what we here at the ERDF University Institute, we are now looking up to. We want to galvanize people across Cameroon, across Central Africa, to create something that will make sense to the politician. Because if you don't create something that makes sense to the politician, that hurts the politician, then you are simply wasting your time. We have couple of organizations. We have a few individuals who are talking about Earth Day, organizations that are talking about issues and so on, but we need a coalition of people who stand for this core movement.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think that's going to really be a very intriguing and very exciting initiative, because I think we really need that. Because sometimes you go out there, you are talking to students, you're talking to even graduates about some issues that has to do with the environment. People are so ignorant about a lot of things. I believe that if ERDF University Institute is coming up with such an initiative, it's going to really educate a lot of people.
Yes, I think so. A lot of people feel that the environment doesn't have anything to offer.
That's true.
So let us go for those jobs that have something to offer. But yet we fail to understand that some of the top jobs in the world are in the environment. Yeah, a lot of top jobs in the world are in the environment.
And you cannot know this except you're connected to an environmental institution.
Yes, you are connected to an environmental institution. Yeah.
Can I also say that you are a conservation scientist, and I know that you're somebody who has written a lot, worked in a lot of projects, and most of these donors, I believe, they come from out of the country, abroad. Do you think that we have many more persons or donors who are ready to invest in environmental issues than any other field?
Of course, companies are going environment. Companies, a lot of companies are now moving towards environmental sustainability, or they call it ecological footprint. A lot of companies in the West, and they've been obliged to. And so they want to sponsor, they want to invest in environmental programs. Yeah, foundations, governments.
They want to invest.
But
what do they really gain from spending a lot of millions of dollars to invest in environments? They are not being part of it. They are far there in US or America or Europe, but they are ready to invest in a locality or a community around Buea or Limbe or Kumba. Why are they so interested?
The climate change issues are not issues just affecting Africa.
All right.
Any action you take in Cameroon, in South Africa, in Nigeria, in Senegal affects people who live in Europe or in America or in Australia. So there's local action, global impact.
Local action, global impact.
Yes.
Wow. That's interesting. So interesting. Now I have a worry here. We understand that. I don't know, why do you think there are relatively very few students who actually pursue environmental programs? Why I then know many people? Because when we go to the field, sometimes we realize that some of these environmental programs are somehow new to students. Why do you think there are very few students who actually are into this field? And what is your institution doing to make sure that we have more people into the environmental sector?
If you look into our state universities and a couple of private universities, there's a lot, many students enrolled.
Okay.
But what happens is that beyond graduation,
Okay.
they have no openings,
I see the difference.
and then they can jump to do anything. You ask a student, graduate who tells you in Cameroon anything is good. So it's not only in the environment sector.
Okay.
Even if you take the health sector, if Cameroon trains 2,000 medical doctors at the end of the year, 70% of them are moving away from Cameroon because the opportunities are not abound or they are not exposed. But I think in the environment sector, what we're trying to do is to create a wall of opportunities, to tell our graduates, please do not be despair, because ERUDEV and ERUDEV University Institute, they are here to give you the opportunities. That's what a lot of people lack. They don't know where to go.
Okay.
After graduation.
After graduation.
Yes. They cannot set up. If you try to set up organizations, but organizations are not moving because they need funds. They need funds.
Yeah, of course, they need funds.
And here at the ERUDEV University, we are saying, okay, we have started the school of fundraising. Please come and learn how to get your funds.
Get your funds to fund your research.
Yeah, because it's not just about writing a proposal and sending and then having the money. Otherwise, every organization will have been funded.
Funded, of course.
We have over 60,000 organizations registered in Cameroon. Not up to 10% are funded.
Wow. But so you were saying that there are so many institutions in Cameroon that actually help students or have programs on environmental sciences or environmental programs. But I was speaking with one graduate from a university, I don't call the name, around Cameroon, and she said she came to ERUDEV to study practical skills. But she's from a university, one of the universities.
There are three things we offer at the ERUDEV University that make us unique.
Okay.
One, we build your technical capacity. The technical capacity is being built across almost all universities. We give you the managerial capacity, which is not available across all universities, and we also give you the funding capacity. These three things come together to create the uniqueness of the ERUDEV University. The technical capacity, which can acquire anywhere in the world, but the managerial capacity and the funding capacity, these three needs to be put together to create a unique model. They should not be separated, because when the student graduates, he needs or she needs the three put together at once. So that is why we are putting all these three together. You can be the best engineer, you can be the best medical doctor, but if you don't have capacity in fundraising, you will still remain the way you are. If you don't have the capacity in management, you will still remain the way you are.
Oh my God.
And so we need these three core programs in order to produce a unique graduate that will be ready to set up